Come on in, you guys. Come on in. Hey, everybody. Come on in. Good evening. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody had a good day today. Hey, BFF. Glad you could make it in. We're going to give everybody a few minutes to get in or to come in. And then we'll get started. It's late over there where you are, Bridget. Hey, everybody. As you come in, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it as always. We're just going to talk about a few things. Oh, wait. Where's my book? Okay, I'll be right back. I got to grab my notes. Thought I brought them in here. Come on in, you guys. I'm just looking for my notebook. I just had it. Okay. All right, y'all. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, let me know where you are, let me know who all is here, where you're tuning in from. Just want to share this really quick that this live will not be long at all tonight because I got to get my grandson in the morning early and keep him all day. So I have to be prepared for that. But come on in and let's talk about it. I'm going to give everybody 60 more seconds and then we will just get started. Whoever's here is here. We appreciate you guys. And whoever is going to come in, thank you. And whoever can't make it tonight, we get it. We understand. Just watch the replay. And when you do, subscribe. If not already, hit the like. Share this out. There's a couple of things I want to talk about tonight. Before we get into Celeste and David, the Celeste Rivas Hernandez investigation, I want to talk about a couple of things before then. Shout out to New Jersey. BFF is over there. Y'all better take good care of my BFF. We catch flights. Come get her and take her home. Of course, I'm in Oklahoma and it's getting ready to rain and be really, really cold again. So that's my status. Let's just get started. I know Wright had sent me some information. If you guys are not familiar with the time, if I'm telling my age now, but the drummer has passed away. His name was Jelly Bean Johnson from the Time. I love the Time. I did. But the drummer has passed away, sadly. So wanted to make mention of that. The Time is legendary. If you guys don't know, go Google them. So we wanted to share that information. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about the beef with Ja Rule and Tasha K that is brewing, right? So Tasha K, I guess in the middle of the night, one of her sources texted her and said that Ja Rule had gotten jumped backstage. And the only backstage I know him to be at was Monica and Brandy concert, right? So anyway, they said wherever he was backstage, he got beat down. And so Ja Rule, and so Tasha kind of talked about it, right? So Ja Rule responds back and says, let me see. I got to see. My luxury addiction. Hello, my luxury addiction. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. So Ja Rule, he classed back and he was going off. He was going off. He was saying, Sharon Green 5200, welcome to the channel. Welcome. Thank you for being here. But Ja Rule was like, that didn't happen. Like he was going off. And so they kind of had initially a friendly like text message back and forth. So Tasha K, when she read it, she went back and she was like, oh, I read it wrong or whatever. I don't know, corporate, that's you. It says my luxury addiction. I did not know that was you. I don't know what happened. That's crazy. That's crazy. I haven't seen that happen before. But glad you're here, corporate. Glad you're here. So back to Tasha K. So Tasha K, um, Viv, Vive creates. I'm sorry if I didn't say that right. Welcome. So Tasha K, she so Ja Rule, so they had a little like friendly conversation back and forth. And Tasha was like, you know what? I was late. It was late night. And I kind of read over it and that's just what I was told. Ja Rule comes back and was like, I guess Tasha K, I guess to Tasha K saying, um, what is happening then? Because I was like looking at that too. Can you guys edit it? Like, did it just happen, Bridget? That's crazy. Anyway, he was like, I guess y'all like getting sued, or you like getting sued or whatever. Is Harlem here? Never have showed up like that. Hey Harlem, are you in here? I don't see Harlem. Oh yeah. Hey Harlem. Had to put my glasses on. I didn't see it. So anyway, Tasha K got up this morning on her way to work out, and she said she wanted to address it, and she was like, "Y'all street ends, ninjas, y'all love to talk about y'all gonna sue somebody," and she was just like, "Matter of fact, I got the details, and I'm going to be dropping the details on every platform." And so you could tune in if why do what is going on with YouTube? I don't know, Bridget. Um so anyway, I say all that to say that we'll probably hear more because Tasha K went live tonight. I think if she said 7 p.m. Central or 7 p.m. maybe her time or whatever, but every platform she's dropped she was going to drop all the details of what happened. Now, there was a video that surfaced, and you really couldn't see. Like, he said that somebody that they tried to jump him, but they didn't beat him down. And then Tasha K was like, and your boy Joe was standing on the sideline, not even helping you. Like, how did Joe get brought into this, right? So it's getting ready to be, I think, a mess between Tasha K and Ja Rule, unless they nip it in the bud. But Tasha was just going full throttle. She was like, tonight, I'm just going to spill it all. I'm going to tell it all. So I'm wondering, and Tasha K was just telling Ja Rule, like, ain't nobody checking for you. You should be glad that somebody's even mentioning your name. Nobody's checking for Ja Rule anymore. Ja Rule go pretty hard, though. Like, I'm a fan of Ja Rule. So, but anyway, so that's that on Tasha K. Like, we'll continue to watch it because something is going to unfold, because she said that she got what she needed to go live about it tonight, and we're gonna go check it out and we'll share it. That's Ja Rule. That's Tasha K. Again, you guys, thank y'all for being here. Hit the like button, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell when you do subscribe so you can get the notifications when we go live. So moving on. Let's talk a little bit about Candy and Todd, y'all. So we talked a little bit when it broke, when we was live last night. It came out. Harlem said that Ja still performs. She needs to stop. Listen, and I love me some Ja Rule. This man is talented. And I think he just always have had it going on. He's just always relevant to me. Maybe we don't hear him as much. No, you know what I'm saying? But he's still, like Harlem said, he's still out here performing. He's still out here doing his thing. He was at the concert. But I just want to know if, well, so he did, it sounds like that he did get into it with somebody, but she was making it look like Ja Rule just got beat down to the ground. And he was like, nah, like, let me correct this. And then now, here we go. But that's Tasha K. That's Tasha K. And she'll see, she was just like, I have not lost but one lawsuit. So y'all always want to talk about filing a lawsuit. That does not scare me. So she's going to say what she want to say. So I mean, if you got the means to handle yourself appropriately for a lawsuit and it's worth it, then okay, whatever. But again, we will probably see more out of the situation happening, whether he tries to sue her, whether they work it out, whether they continue to beef, whatever. We'll continue to follow it. So, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Candy Burris, who is also a part of the group. Okay, Harlem, drop it in the chat. Who can I run to? Who is that? What group? Josh still performing. Escape. Duh. So she's also a part of the group Escape, which is fire. I love them. I don't know how. I'm like, I feel like I'm losing my mind or something. Um, hey Ron. Yes, corporate. Thank you, Harlem. I know. I don't know how. I feel like I be losing it. But anyway, let's talk about them, okay? Now, if you guys recall, so they've been married 11 years. They just celebrated their 11-year anniversary. And just last year, she was like, it's been 10 years. And at that point, well, let's go all the way back a little bit. Do you guys remember on Real Housewives, if anybody watched it, Real Housewives of Atlanta, when her mom, I think that was her mom, was telling him like it felt like he was there, to get benefits, like to something that could benefit him, not that he basically what she was saying, that he wasn't there because he was in love with Candy, and that's that's why he was with her, but she felt like that he was there for other benefits that could benefit him. Let's fast forward. They got kids together now. It's been 11 years, and she is filing for divorce. But her mom, in that on that reality show, was telling him that she got her good eye on them, and people will tell her what she needs to know about him. So she always kind of felt like Todd was there to use Candy for whatever he could get out of Candy. Harlem says he signed a prenup, but they created a lot. But they created a lot in 11 years together. That's right. So if I recall, y'all correct me, that anything prior to marriage, that's Candy's, right? And then whatever he had, that's his. But anything that you create together in a marriage, you have to either put your big girl and big boy panties on and split it appropriately, do things the right way, go to mediation, or end up in a nasty battle over the things that you created together. But who in the chat watches or follows even Escape or follows Real Housewives of Atlanta and have seen this relationship play out in front of our eyes? For me, and this is just me, like I thought that that they were gonna make it work because she loved him, and she just got a award, and she mentioned, thank you for putting up with all the stuff you had to put up with. So I thought that really she was gonna stick it out, especially for the kids, sake as well. But she even, like, do y'all remember they had this conversation and she was getting ready for whatever, and her hair, her style, her hair person, her beautician was there, and it was her and Todd. And Todd was telling her, and she was like, they had been married 10 years at that time. And Todd was telling her, like, look, I got an office. Like, she was going to go on tour or something. And he was like, he can't go. He got an office. He's going to have to be here for his stuff that he's trying to create for himself. Because he said that everything he does is like, because of Candy, because of Candy, because of Candy. But there's two sides to this, right? Because when you marry into something like that, such as who Candy is with Escape, because Escape was on fire, and then they came back and just picked up where they left off. So Candy is a big deal. Candy got coinage. Candy keeps working. She got gigs after Escape tours, after reality stuff. Like, Candy got it going on. So you married into that, right? And so Candy was saying, well, how all of a sudden are you saying you can't do it when all the other times you was like, I'll go. I can just probably get on a Zoom and have the meeting. I can do it, on email or whatever. And now all of a sudden you got to get your office and you got to split and part ways while I go my, you're separating us. You're putting things in between us. And he was like, no, I'm not. I'm just saying I'm trying to build my own. I'm trying to stand, create something that doesn't have Candy's name on it pretty much. So it's not that, so it doesn't look like everything that he get or that he earns, that he works for is because of Candy. And that kind of makes sense to me. Let me look at the chat. Let me catch up. He signed the print. Okay, we already said that. He said, I think it's probably them inviting others because that doesn't work out well. I thought they were good. All relationships go through ups and downs. Yeah, so I knew like there was issues, right? But again, people inviting people in their relationship is not the best thing ever to do. And then if you have like a mom that you're really super extra close to, and then mom kind of gets in the business, that causes problems. Like, so I can't sit here and just say that Todd was with Candy to benefit from her, so, per se. It's a good look for him, absolutely. But when I heard him and her have that conversation, it made me feel like he was trying to create, just kind of be a man and like, let me, be this man that is bringing something to the table too. And it don't always have to have Candy's name on it. But Candy was in her feelings because he didn't want to go with her. And then he got this office and she just felt like that was weird. It was awkward that he wanted to do that. Candy has produced 3 plays on Broadway. It's another coming next year. Listen, this girl got it going on. If you look, I don't even want to compare her to them because that's just not right. But so I won't say that. But I watch and I saw. So yeah, Harlem. I just think that Harlem, is it somewhere I can send you a link so you could come up? Let me know. I haven't heard your voice in a while. Where you been at? Um, but anyway, so let me tell you what the word is. If you guys don't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, if you don't know who Escape is, I don't know who don't know who Escape is. Yeah. So let me just tell you that, and then we'll continue the conversation about this marriage. So the Real Housewives of Atlanta star announced she was splitting from her husband Todd Tucker on November the 21st, right before Thanksgiving. She said, I ask for privacy, grace, and understanding as we navigate this transition with our family. And then the couple, they got married in 2014 and welcomed 2 children together. So they do have the 2 children. And Candy Burris and Todd Tucker are getting their are going their separate ways after 11 years of marriage. After deep thought and a lot of prayer, I made the decision to move forward with the divorce. This is a difficult and emotional time, but my focus remains on protecting my peace, being the best mother I can, and co-parenting. So she is trying to figure out something to co-parent, right? Co-parenting with the love and respect. I'm stepping into a new chapter, pointing to my work, my family, and my own growth. I'm grateful to everyone who supported us throughout the years, and I ask for the privacy, grace, and understanding. Burris, who is 49 years old, and her producer husband Tucker, 52, met while filming the 4th season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta in 2011 and announced their engagement in January 2013. They tied the knot the following year in April. Since then, the pair welcomed 2 children, son Ace, who is 9, and daughter Blaze, who is 5. Both also have children from previous relationship. Burris' daughter Riley is 23, and Tucker's daughter Kayla is 29. Aww. In October 2022, Burris told People the secret to their happy marriage was just great communication and having fun together. We have a real understanding of each other, she added. The pair have also learned that the pair has also teamed up professionally on a variety of projects. So those projects that they're talking about, those are where the monies come from, those projects that they created together. That's going to be where they're going to have mediation or something about that. And also, do we feel like since Candy is the breadwinner, that Candy will have to pay spousal support like a Cardi B and Offset? I just hate that. I hate that you have to pay spousal support. I do. I do. I don't know. I just feel like, okay, we got things that maybe we can split or whatever, but spousal support, especially in some people's relationship, I feel like is real ridiculous. But anyway, the pair have also teamed on. Okay, we read that. A soul food restaurant chain in Georgia, a trucking company, and a Bravo series about their family, and the restaurant business are just a few of their collaborations. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. So on November the 14th, Burris was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award of Bravo during BravoCon 2025 in Las Vegas and thanked Tucker in her acceptance speech. To Todd, thank you for surviving the blogs, the shade, the rumors, the lies, the truths, the almost fights, the actual fights, the reunions. You earned this award too, she said. Candy Burris says she's on cloud nine after winning Lifetime Achievement Award at the BravoCon 2025. The singer-songwriter who made her Broadway debut in Chicago in 2018 and will make the Broadway return December the 11th, starring in Juliet, which will run through March 8th. That's a long time, December through March. I hope I get to California to see it. Not to California. I want to come to New York and see it. So BFF, let's go see Juliet. Okay, let's try to do that before March 8th. Will run through March 8th. Has since built an impressive resume as a theater producer. Like, Candy got it going on. I can't take that from her. I cannot take that from her. Candy Burris has it going on. And I just don't know what he had going on outside of Candy. Like, if y'all know, tell me. What did he have going on? Which, I'm not knocking him because he was voicefully saying, like, I want to branch out on my own, but they did things together. They created things together. But outside of Candy, what did he bring to the table? Now, let me catch up with the chat because I don't want to overlook nobody. So let me just go back. Let me see. Where did I leave off? I watched. Candy has produced three. Okay, we said that. Oh, hey, JoJo. Hey, everybody that's came. If I haven't spoken to you, let me know you here so I can shout you out. What's up? What's up? Wait a minute. Not JoJo. That's J. Dot Breezy. Sorry. J. Dot Breezy. Oh, JoJo's here. Yeah. J. Dot Breezy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And then, of course, Harlem, JoJo, Bridget. Bridget says, Harlem says, Phase Todd brings money. He's a producer. He's a producer, few shows and few movies. She's not the breadwinner. So actually, you don't feel like she's the breadwinner in this relationship, even with what he's produced and what he's done, or do you think it's equal across the board? Bridget said, okay, yes, let's go see it. Let's figure it out and buy our tickets. And then Corporate said, I was hoping they would work. Sad to see Black Love fail. I feel the same. I feel the same, especially when, like, every time she talked about her man, like, she was excited about him. Like, you just felt like they were in love. But you know what? We are just on the outside looking in. We never know. We only get to see bits and pieces of their lives in the reality and then whatever they'll give us. We don't see everything. And I just don't, I hate it. I hate that it didn't work. Especially when the kids are involved, I just hate that it didn't work. But again, when you bring in, you have a lot of people in your business and you don't control that and you bring other people in your relationships, it just usually doesn't work out. Let's see. So you think it's equal? Okay. We have such a fundamental difference between couples. Yeah, so yeah, JoJo, I agree. Like, I don't know. I just they look so cute together. That's so cute. I don't know. But so I guess I was just unaware of how much he was working and bringing to the table, right? I wasn't really trying to say that he wasn't like doing something, but I just thought that Candy was the breadwinner because all you hear, Candy got this going on, this going on, this going on. She's doing this. She's out on tour with Escape. She's now doing this. She's now doing that. So, um, yeah. So basically, anyway, that is them, and it really is happening now because the reason I say it's really happening now is because I've heard before that they were, thinking about getting a divorce or whatever, or they were divorcing and it just wasn't true. That was about 5 years ago. But I feel like I just wanted it to work. I felt like they were happy. I felt like that. I don't know. It's just me wanting them to that, even though they have the issues, that they could work through the issues or whatever. So, I mean, it just all remains to be seen how this is going to play. I hope it's not just a horribly terrible, divorce where it's just crazy. And it's going to be, anytime you get a divorce or separation or whatever like that after 11 years, that's a long time to be with somebody and then just to walk away. So I am hoping that they can have a smooth transition, that they get the privacy that they need in order to, get past this, and that the co-parenting really works. And hopefully even be friends, just be friends going their separate ways if that's even a possibility. And that's just me being optimistic about this situation because like I said, I think they're a cute couple and I wish it would have worked. Let's see. Oh, a lot. I'm missing a lot. I hate that I can see other than reading. When I read, I can't see, and I just hate putting them on, taking them off, putting them on, taking them off. But I have to have them. So, Phases JoJo wants to come up. I don't know how. Where do I send the link, JoJo? Like, how do I do it? Let me see if I can send the link this way. Nope. I have to have somewhere to send the link to you because I don't know how to drop. Can I? I don't know how to drop the link. If you could tell me how, I got it. I just don't know where to put it. Mm. Do you have Instagram, JoJo? Because I can drop it over there real quick. Let me know. Burris privilege. So she earned. So here's some of what. Until JoJo tells me where I can send a link, I'll keep going. But let me know, JoJo. I'll give you the link. I just on my phone again. I forgot to go through Zoom, Harlem, when we all could have just been on stage. Dang it. So here's a little bit more about Candy. She earned a Tony Award nomination for The Piano Lesson and produced acclaimed revivals including The Wiz, The Piano Lesson, Thoughts of a Colored Man, and last season's Othello, led by Denzel Washington and Jake Gyllenhaal. Burris previously shared with People that the former couple's career ambitions were quite aligned. We have intertwined our wants and desires. We have all these dreams, and sometimes I'll be all out of the box, but he'll still be like, okay, babe, let's do it. Oh, I like that. No, I'm just straight through. YouTube, on the YouTube app. But if you have like an Instagram or somewhere I can just copy and paste a link to you, I can get it to you that way. She says, in honor of their 8th wedding anniversary in March 2022, the reality star shared a video montage featuring photos of her and Tucker together, set her song Forever Love featuring Q Parker. The images were captured throughout the years and include the couple smiling with their marriage license, as well as together at NASDAQ event and on the red carpet. We've got that forever kind of love. Um, there is a play I'm waiting for next year with Taraji and Cedric. Candy is producing, and Debbie. Harlem, keep us posted. Keep us posted. Like when we came out to New York, we didn't get to see a theater play. Keep us posted, please, on that. We'll be looking for it as well. I would love to do that. I would love to see Taraji P. Henson and doing that, and Debbie Allen producing. That'd be amazing. Amazing. People will be talking about that for a while. So anyway, that's that. I don't know how to send it, JoJo. Usually I am on StreamYard, but lately I've been just going straight through the app. All right. Let me see. JoJo the Ryan, she's gone through YouTube to get more viewers. Basis, can you? Yeah, I can email it. If he has an email? Yep, I can do that. I sure can. Do you follow him? I can send it, email it to you. You can email however you want to do it. He can do it. I'm willing to do it. Um, did y'all see Tony Braxton's son mimicking her today on Instagram? It was kind of funny, and I could hear her in the background singing. It was cute how he did that. All right. Where else are we? Did he, JoJo? You still here? All right. It was one more thing that I wanted to share before we got out of here. I mean, before we go on to the next. Just trying to figure how you can send. Yeah, I can put it in his Instagram. If he has an Instagram, I can DM him there. I can email him. If he's on Facebook, I can send it to Messenger. I mean, there's plenty of ways I can do it. And that's the only thing I don't like about coming straight through YouTube is because, first of all, only one at a time can come on with me. Second of all, like I like if multiple people want to come on at the same time. I like that. But let me know. All right. So, all right, I'm going to move on. Dang, I hate that I couldn't get him on. But if I would have went through Zoom too, I probably could have got him on as well. And he's not responding. Maybe he's not here anymore. I'm not sure. So anyway, let's move on. Um, let's talk about David and Celeste. There is some new evidence going on. I'm not sure who exactly is following the story. So I'm going to give you a real brief, fast overview. Kind of, excuse me, from the beginning to up to date now. We'll talk about the new evidence that they found, what we didn't know when it initially came out. Thought it was going to end up to be a cold case. I'm not sure, Harlem, if you and Eric have talked much about this, but I was thinking, the LAPD was like not doing enough. Like, why are they not saying anything? Why are they trying to make this a cold case? Do they not care about this 15-year-old girl? Like, I was just all over the place, emotional, right? Um, and only to find that there have been some action going on behind the scenes, and we're finally getting some new information on this, and it could possibly end in a couple of people being arrested allegedly for the unaliving of her. Now let's just kind of do a really quick overview. So David was online or TikTok, and he created this huge following. Millions of people started following him, and then he started singing, because I guess he was singing on his TikTok or whatever. I don't really know much about his background, but what I do know is that he had created this huge following for himself, right? And this is kind of how he became famous for what he does. He started singing, he started making music, and then during this time, he meets Celeste on TikTok. At the time, she was 11, he was 18, I believe, allegedly. I'm just gonna kind of trying to go off the top of my head what I remember, but they met on TikTok. So she became okay. So anyway, so Celeste, what we do know is that she had ran away from home a couple of times and came back, and then the last time she ran away was in early 2024. She is from Lake Elsmore, California. She ran away, came back, ran away, came back. So in April 2024 was the last time they had seen her, but she allegedly called home in May of 2024, and that was the last time anyone had spoken to her or heard of her whereabouts. September the 8th, she was discovered in the Tesla, in the front trunk of the Tesla. When they found her body, she was dismembered. um, the Tesla, yeah, we know that the Tesla was registered to David. um, and they found the body in the front trunk of the Tesla. What we weren't told is how she. We were told that she was dismembered and cut up, but like not exactly everything that we're going to know tonight, right? But anyway, David was performing. He was getting ready to go. He had been out on tour, and he was supposed to have a leg in LA on September the 20th to perform. And abruptly, all of the tour just stopped after she became missing. But not immediately when she became missing. They started talking about it, and he went on about his business. So it was said yes. That's what we're getting to. That's what we're getting to. That's the new stuff I got today too, Harlem. And sources say that there was that David made changes, had made changes to his homes in Texas. He had one home registered to his mom's name in Cypress, Texas, right where I used to live, in Cypress, Texas, at his mom's house. On September the 17th, the police was called out to his mom and dad's house, but they said that it was a fake swatting call to his mom's house on that day. And then they said that September the 23rd, that's when he registered the home to his mom. Then now what we're finding now is that investigators have talked to several people that they feel like um has something to do with this unaliving in one way or another. Maybe not the actual unaliving, maybe once she was unalived, and maybe they had something to do with her dismemberment, like cutting her up, or maybe they had something to do with helping to transport her, but have talked to several people who they feel like is a part of her unaliving, whether it's before it happened, when it happened, after it happened. So they've talked to several people and they said that they told ABC that they feel like, got it. Okay, where's the email? I dropped my email. I'm looking. Oh, there it is. No. Nope, that ain't it. I don't see it. You see it, Harlem? His email? I don't see it. If y'all see it, send it to me. Let me see it. I'll send it. But anyway, they said, so now what they're saying, and we'll just go from the top. I know we probably already said some of this stuff, but I wanted to go through it. But they said that they have talked to people, who they feel like, there it is. Hold on. Oh yeah. Oh, that's mine. Yeah. Jojo, if you see that my email right there that Harlem dropped, drop it in that email and then I will send you the link. That'll work. So they identified, so here's what's new for me, for us over here, is that, and whoever have not been watching or keeping up with it, is that they have identified a second suspect, that and has actually implicated a second suspect. So what they're saying, if you guys listen to TMZ at all, the two angry men or whatever they're called, they said the not the TMZ man, but the other man that be on the podcast. He said that he's talked to his sources, and he said, I can't give up the name of the second suspect, but he actually knows the name of the person that they have implicated, and they do have him as a second suspect in this situation. But he wouldn't give names, of course, because of his sources. He didn't want to put them out there, because ain't Jojo Ryan in Texas? He might know those people, David and family. Oh, is he in Texas? I don't know where Jojo the Ryan is. Who is? I don't know Jojo the Ryan, but I'm glad he's here. And then anyway, so then body had frozen, found still. So then what they're saying now is that when they found Celeste's body, they found her still halfway frozen. And they found that, yeah, and that's that second one. Harlem said the second suspect was the last one in the Tesla, and that information is probably the information that private investigator gave, right? So I was thinking that too, that it was that second that he was the second one, but they said they have his name, but they're not going to give it out to us right now. But they said she was found frozen. So listen, somebody took the time to first, we don't know who, we don't know yet, but somebody did unalive her. And they froze her. They said she was so frozen. And when they found her, her torso was in place, her limbs were removed. She was so decomposed that the medical was taking the medical examiner so long, is because he may not even be able to make a determination of cause of demise because of her condition that she was in, because someone took her and froze her for some time and then put her in a bag. Oh, it's crazy. Cut all her limbs off, and put her in a bag. And so because it was in such a bad shape, they're just having a hard time. And they said that David is an actual sources are saying that David is an actual suspect, and that even if the cause of her demise is not able to be determined, that they can still move forward with they can still move forward with an arrest and filing official charges on whomever is involved. But they said that they've talked to several people and they feel like they're on the right track. So this is really like, when I at one point I was like, this is just getting ready to be a cold case. They're not doing anything. But really they have been doing a lot. They're saying that there are several things. There's like the Tesla, and we talked about this when it first happened, right? The Tesla has video cameras, and so they had subpoenaed those cameras or got a warrant or whatever for the camera footage, and they got that. This guy left and went to he went to, hold on, early September, having, can you see me? Oh, horribly hard time making a document. Likely cause will go undetermined. David, the suspect, the LAPD can still move forward with the, what else did I say? Cutting up of the body. They're saying that so they're saying also that the second that whoever unalived her, okay, I'll check it in just a second. Whoever unalived her, the second second suspect along with that person is the one that helped chop her up, like cut the limbs off and do all those things to her and put her in a bag. But here's another thing. David, it is known now that David went to a some remote location in Santa Barbara, and he stayed there for hours. So my thought was, did he go over there and try to figure out, was she already unalived? And was he trying to figure out how he was going to get rid of her, whoever did it? They said David went over there, but he went in the springtime. So did he go over there, like was part of his plan allegedly to go over there and figure out how he could get rid of her? He went in the middle of the night, stayed there for a few hours, came back. Like, what happened there, right? Did he take the Tesla when he went there? And did the Tesla have any footage to show that? But she was in the car for a long time. Wouldn't the body start decomposing? Limbs may have separated during decomposing. So they're so adamant with the information that they're getting that allegedly somebody, that she was dismembered. She was frozen, and still when they got her, she was still half frozen. So I don't know. Those are questions to ask. That's what a defense lawyer would ask, right? How can you say this happened if part of that decomposing, would some limbs fall off? Could it happen, or is it something specifically that they can see, or that the medical examiner can see that this was actually something that was chopped up? But they was like, she was chopped up really bad. So it was something that they could visually see that she was, or they speculating that she was, right? But why? What are your thoughts about why he went to Santa Barbara in the middle of the night and stayed there? My other question, and then his Tesla ended up in LA. My other question would be, okay, where was she unalived at? Santa Barbara, LA, Hollywood? Like, where did it happen? And then when it happened, who else helped him to keep this, to where would they freeze her? Like, where did they put her, in a deep freeze? And can you imagine? I can't imagine walking around this place, walking around this life, knowing I have a body in a freezer somewhere. It's crazy to me. But anyway, so I'm trying to think, like, let me You still here? I'm sorry. I don't see it in my email yet. Maybe I'll look at junk. I didn't look at the junk mail. The second was, but she was in the car. Okay, JoJo the Ryan. I'm trying to like. So, did you send me an email? I just need an email. Send me the email so I can send you the link. We can get you up here. I don't see it. I looked at my spam. I looked everywhere. It's not there. Just drop your email again. Give it to Harlem, whatever, and I will email you. I just need the email. Or I just need your Instagram, whatever, so we can get you up here. All right. Ah! I'm looking right now. Let me look again. info.blacklinkmag1@gmail.com. info.blacklinkmag1@gmail.com. That's it. Right. I'm gonna check again. Into some location, some remote area that he went to, and he stayed there for hours and then came back. And they said it's about a 2-hour drive from where he was. So if he left about 10 o'clock, he got there about 2 o'clock. And so I mean, 12 o'clock. If he left at 12 o'clock, he got there about 2 o'clock. Sorry. Either way, what is he doing there? What is he looking for? Was the body with him then? If he had the body, allegedly, I don't know. What was it with him then? Like, was it in the freezer and now figuring out, trying to figure out where to put her? Like, for me, it's disgusting. Like, why? Oh, good. If there's um topic that we're talking about and you want to come on, we always invite people up to share in the conversation. But so something happened, like it kicked me out, the screen went black, and then a message came up and said, do you want to end your live or resume it? So I hit resume. So I hope everything is still good, y'all can still hear me. I don't know what happened, technical difficulties, issues, I don't know. So I hope that y'all heard everything that I said. Let me know what you're thinking about this case. Like, for now for me, I feel like they're making headway, that they are talking to people. Okay, good. I don't know what happened. Did you see that it blacked out? That for me, I feel like they did make headway. They are making headway on this. They are doing their due diligence on it. It feels like it. Even if it took the private investigator to go to them and say, look, you need to look at this, you need to see this, you need to see that, in order to put the pieces together, and get the ball rolling, because we need to know why. And will we ever know why? I don't know. But there needs to be an arrest made there for this, um and charges brought for this. um Again, you, as anybody that's new here, we do go live just about every night of the week. Only Sundays is the day we take off, and sometimes I might do an impromptu live on Sundays, but we go live every day. So just know when we go live, and if we're talking about anything that you're interested in talking about, you're always welcome on the platform, or to come up on the stage. But we always stay respectful on this platform over here, because we respect everybody's opinion. We may not always agree, but we are, and we may see things differently, but we're adults over here, and that's how we act over here. Otherwise, my mods will get you out of here. So anyway, with that said, I think I'm going to end, because I said we wouldn't be here long tonight. But I think I'm going to end. I'm going to sit this right here and end it here. I'm going to continue to dig and listen and figure it out and find information on this particular one and others, that we have been looking at as well. Haven't really got any really updates on nothing new on the Carnival cruise yet, as of yet. And then the Kata Scott. There is some new information, some more information that we will talk about. This is going to be a short week because of Thanksgiving. So I may be able to do some more digging. You want to try the Zoom when you are done, and that way you can use for Monday. Yes, we can do that. We can do that. Yeah, because I need to make sure I can go live on Zoom. I know whenever I pull up go live stream, it only gives me Facebook, Instagram, and Facebook, Instagram. That's it. It doesn't give me YouTube. Like when I go through um Zoom. So I clicked on it and it'll say go live. And then when you do another click and it'll say Facebook or Instagram. So I need to make sure YouTube is on there somehow. So I will send you the link, Harlem. So I'm gonna go for now. You guys come back or leave comments in the replay, whatever. Let me know what you think David went out to Santa Barbara for those many hours. Like, I'm very curious about why he was out there. I want to know if you think when he went out there, was she with him or was she already in the freezer? Like, what do you guys think? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to go. We'll talk soon. I might even come back tomorrow. I don't know. It's not a promise because Sundays are off. But if not, we'll be right back here Monday. Again, a short week. It's Thanksgiving, but we'll still get to join, come together and have conversations after we just chilling for the night on Thanksgiving or whatever. I don't know how many people will come because it's a family day, but we'll see. Harlem, I will email you the link here in just a minute when I get it set up. Other than that, y'all, thank you for being here. Thank you for having the likes up. We still are short a few likes, but we've been doing really good on that. So I appreciate that. You guys be blessed. We're going to go for now. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.